All right, welcome back into Pirates Stadium. We just had a helicopter land near midfield. Don't worry, it was all planned. It was a cool little moment before this crosstown rivalry, and they are now handling the coin toss as we speak. So a little bit of a delayed start, but we will get you that football here in just a moment. Again, it is that matchup against St. Vincent and Perryville that we're looking forward here to today. St. Vincent 1-3, Perryville 3-1 on the season. St. Vincent led by first-year head coach Tim Schumer, and on the other side, Perryville led by their second-year man, Blaine Boss. You heard from both coaches before the game. Thanks to both of them for joining us, and of course you can hear a little bit from interviews we'll do post-game on Tuesday's show on KREI and J98, so tune in for that as the coin toss is handled right now. Perryville in their traditional greens, green on green, and then on the other side for St. Vincent, a little bit of a white and yellow look. White on the jersey, yellow on the pants. So that's the situation here as both teams shake hands in midfield, and we are just about ready to get going here. St. Vincent looking for their first winning streak of the season, winning their first game last week. And of course Perryville looking to continue the forward momentum that they have generated ever since that week 1 loss. 6-3 was that score. It's been a little bit of inconsistency on offense at times for Perryville, but last week really looked good. They threw it a little bit more than they have previously, and whenever they've got the option going, things really begin to look good. So the referees huddled up near midfield. The men in green, the Pirates, take the field as they await their opponents, and St. Vincent, the Indians. Week 5 of the football season. It'll be Perryville kicking off to St. Vincent to get things started. So kicking off here for Perryville, number 31, Eli Burke. As the ball sits at the 40-yard line, and Burke, the lefty, gets us underway with a kick near the 10. This one bouncing, picked up by the receiver of St. Vincent. He makes a few moves and he's brought down around the 25-yard line. And the drive will start there for the Indians. For St. Vincent, they'll be led by Garrett Double R, their second-year starter at quarterback. As they begin the huddle, and they will be opposed by the men in green, the Pirates. Double Air back there in the backfield with one running back. He's got 4 wide, 1 on the right and 3 on his left, as he prepares to take the snap from the shotgun. Here it comes, Double Air back to pass. He throws out to his right, a pass caught for about 6 yards. Out there in the flat by his receiver. And a little bit of a gang there for the Pirates. For the Indians. So now, that'll bring up 2nd and 5. It'll end up being a 5-yard gain on the play. That was number 83, Isaac Ernst, on the reception. Here's a handoff now to number 32. He'll get near the first down. And that was Blake Sherbush. That'll bring up 3rd down and short, and it'll be 3rd down and 1. So a pass, a run, and now we bring up 3rd and 1. With still 11:20 left on the clock here in the first quarter. And we have a flag at the line of scrimmage before the snap. This might be false start, and it will be a 5-yard penalty now on St. Vincent. St. Vincent gets pushed back 5 yards. And that'll make 3rd and 1, 3rd and 6. So a huge penalty there. As here comes play number 3. Double air back to pass. He finds a man, but he overshoots him. It would have been a first down near the 35-yard line. Intended receiver Wibbenmeyer, Tyler Wibbenmeyer, a senior captain for this team. And now, looks like we'll see a punt.
So kicking this one off, old St. Vincent Indians, it is the senior Tyler.
So the Indians will punt. They go 3 and out.
Pirates Carter kicks. Here's the kick.
And here it is to the Pirates. Return man will let it bounce. It's going to bounce to about the 33-yard line and be down there. So the Pirates will start on their own 33 right now.
Yeah, I know it's going to look the same group, but now it's going to broadcast us.
For the Pirates, it'll be Drew Hotop, so a couple of number 4s sharing the quarterback duties on opposing sides. Double R for St. Vincent. And for Perryville, it will be Drew Hotop, who is not known as much of a thrower, as this offense is generally of the option variety. One man back there with Hotop. He'll take and fake the handoff, and now he does give it off for about no gain or maybe a yard to his running back, and that'll bring up second down. Second down and 9, we'll call it. It is a 1-yard gain. As Hotop checks his wristband and gets back in to his spot behind the center. Man in motion, he's going to hand off. No, he's going to keep it and run to the left and get stopped just short. It's now third down. So the Pirates staring down the barrel of perhaps a 3 and out as well, just as St. Vincent ran into just a moment ago. We'll see if Hotop can lead the Pirates to the first down of the game. Under 10 minutes now in the first quarter, it's 3rd and 6. The ball's on the 37-yard line for the Pirates. Another man in motion. This time it's going to be a pass, and it's intercepted. Intercepted, a flag is down, but for now, a turnover by the Pirates. And it looks like in on the play there was none other than Christian Layton. And if so, a freshman with an interception for St. Vincent getting the ball back. And indeed, it will be a pick. So no flag on the play. Looked like the ref simply threw his hat to mark where the ball was caught. And now, good field position for St. Vincent on the 48-yard line of their own. Back to throw double R. He throws out to the right, the flats, and that's going to be about a 6-yard gain as double R completes the pass. And that one was out to number 15, Tyler Wibbenmeyer. Second target of the day for Wibbenmeyer. And that'll be indeed a 6-yard gain, and for the first time, St. Vincent is into Pirate territory. 2nd and 4. Still 0-0 here in the first quarter, 9:35 on the clock. This one a handoff, and it's going to be a first down for St. Vincent and more, as motoring all the way to the 35-yard line is the St. Vincent running back on the play. And that looked like Blake Schnurbush, just a sophomore, but instrumental in their offense, especially last week in the victory. So now on the 37-yard line is St. Vincent. Double R hands off, fakes the throw. It's Schnurbush again, and this time he's going to push his way for 8 or 9 yards. Right up the middle goes Schnurbush. 2 straight productive carries. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 1. A 9-yard gain indeed. Double R back there. Again, an experienced quarterback. His 2nd consecutive year starting. Gets the snap, throws out to his left. A short screen pass is going to be caught for a pretty big gain. About 10 yards there. As catching that one was Jesse Robinson, another young wide receiver, playing well according to head coach Tim Schumer. He gets the first down, and now the 20-yard line is where the ball is spotted for St. Vincent. The underdog on the road looking to strike first. They're in the red zone now as Double R, again in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands off, and this will be a stop in the backfield for negative yards. Again, they went to Schnurbush, but this time, Perryville on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd and long. Schnurbush almost escaped a tackle there, but instead fell for a 6-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 16, and that's a huge momentum boost for the men in green. Double R back again, throws out to his left, a short throw, not going to get much. The catch is made by Wibbenmeyer, his 3rd target already. He's been busy, but it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and 13, in fact. And if St. Vincent can't get it here, we'll see what head coach Tim Schumer wants to do. A bit in no man's land here if they can't get any yards. Back to pass Double R, and he's going to be sacked. So Double R near about the 28-yard line goes down. We'll call it the 26. That'll bring up 4th and 16. Will the offense stay out on the field? Again, a bit in no man's land here, so indeed they will. Double R back in the shotgun. If you don't get it here, you don't give them too good a field position, but this is a bad snap, and indeed another sack. That bad snap rolled, and Double R had to go beyond the 40-yard line to get it. And by the time he had picked it up, Perryville all over him for a big loss. And that is a turnover on downs. So now Perryville takes over. About the 39-yard line, their own 39 for the men in green. 6:58 on the clock here in the first quarter. Still no score. Toe top. The quarterback in general of the offense, the option that they like to run here for Perryville, will take the snap, hand off to the man behind him, who will get stonewalled at about the 40 for a modest gain of just 1. That should bring up 2nd and 9, and it will. Clock continues to tick. Perryville loves to run the ball. St. Vincent, as you've seen, certainly a little bit more willing to throw it. It's now 6:30 on the clock. O-top in the shotgun, 1 man behind him, 1 out to his left, 2 out to his right. He'll fake the handoff, he'll take it himself, and that's going to be a big gain. He gets away from the defenders, past the 50, past the 45, and near the 42-yard line of St. Vincent. We'll call it the 40. And now they'll say 41. Huge gain there for O-top. Now, for the first time, on Perryville's end, they find themselves in St. Vincent territory. O-top back there again in the shotgun. 1 man behind him, 2 out to his right, 1 out to his left.
He's got it.
Takes the snap, hands it off, and stonewalled there is his running back, number 29. And that was Caleb Graymont. You'll see a lot of different names, a lot of different options for Perryville in this running attack. As with that option offense, they kind of shift guys in and out to make sure they've got fresh legs at all times. 5:25 left to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 9 from the 40. Perryville is going to run it with O-top here, the quarterback. He burst ahead, carries the pile a little bit, and we'll see what the yardage marker is here. That was 2nd and 9. Looked like maybe he got 3 or 4. They'll give him 4. It's now 3rd and 5. Hotop, the leading runner for Perryville on the season, despite being the quarterback in both attempts and yards. He's back there again. One man behind him, 2 out to his right, 2 out to his left. Ball centered in between the hashes. Here's a handoff to the running back and stopped short of the first down. At about the 34-yard line, he needed the 32. Excuse me, the 31. He won't get it. And that'll bring up 4th down. Clock still ticking, 4:22. And that's exactly what it's going to do with this Perryville offense. They do not like to throw the ball a whole lot. And the one throw that they have done was picked off by St. Vincent. They're going to go for it on 4th and 3, but first a timeout is going to be called, as head coach Blaine Boss is going to think it over. And that'll bring us to our first timeout here of the day. We'll take it with them. Be back in about 30 seconds. This is the WebTV Game of the Week.
On Saturday, August 24th at Roseburg Food Center.
Have you ever been to dinner with a friend and realized you don't have cash to split the check? Or do you need to pay the soccer coach for that new uniform? Hi, Paul Hale from New Era Bank, and our new app has just what you need. Our app features person-to-person payments. This allows you to pay from your cell phone directly to someone else's. They receive a text from you and get the money real time, even if you don't bank with us. Check out our website at www.newerabank.com for more information or call one of our locations. Member FDIC.
If you've been thinking about getting your CDL license and becoming a truck driver, now is the time. Gilster Mary Lee is offering to help new employees obtain their CDL and reimbursement for schooling. Plus...
All right, we're back in here. Sorry to end that commercial abruptly, but we've got action going on. 0-0, Perryville, St. Vincent, 4:05 left to go. 4th and 3 here for Perryville. They're going to go for it. Hotop takes the snap, tries to run up the middle, and he is going to be short of a first down. Needed 3, may have gotten 1.5, and St. Vincent will take over there on the stop. So a couple of 4th down conversions not successful as St. Vincent and Perryville exchange those, and now St. Vincent will take back over with Double R in the backfield. He's got his running back behind him. 2 out to his left, 2 out to his right. He'll fake the handoff, look to pass, get flushed from the pocket. Now he's going to scramble up the middle and be wrapped up after a little bit of a gain, maybe 6 or 7. Now 2nd down. Ball's on their own 42 for St. Vincent. Play clock at 20. Indeed, a 7-yard gain for Double R on the scramble. And again, one man behind him. 2 out to his right. One from the right comes in motion, and that's going to draw a penalty flag from the official on the far side. Might be a false start, and it will be. Some illegal motion there will make 2nd and 3, 2nd and 8 instead. Now with 3:29 left in the first quarter. Still no score between these two teams. As Double R this time has 3 wide receivers out to his right, 1 out to his left. He will give the handoff to his halfback, who will get stuffed near the line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up 3rd and long. That penalty looming large now for St. Vincent. Nice scramble by Double R on first down, but essentially negated by the 5-yard penalty, and now it's 3rd and 10 after a loss. From their own 35, Double R takes the handoff, throws out right, but it's dropped. Would have only been for 5 yards. The defender was right on the intended receiver. So that'll bring up 4th down, and the clock stops at 2:48 here in the first quarter. So St. Vincent to punt in all likelihood here. And Perryville will get the ball back. Back deep for the Pirates is John Wibbenmeyer. St. Vincent sets up in punting motion, but immediately a flag is thrown as the ball is snapped.
St. Vincent's was short one player.
So we'll see about that. It's 4th and 10. It's about to become 4th and longer. False start will make it 4th and 15, and now St. Vincent gets pushed back to their own 30. 2:46 left. And now it'll be even harder for St. Vincent to pin Perryville back deep. Here comes the snap. It's a good one. Punt is low, a liner. Wibbenmeyer will watch it bounce, and he will negate touching the ball. He'll decline to touch the ball, I should say, as the ball lands at about the 37. And that's exactly where Perryville will start. 2:38 left. 1st and 10 for the Pirates in this crosstown rivalry game. Pirates 3-1. The Indians of St. Vincent 1-3. These two teams have split the crosstown rivalry the last 2 years. Whoever wins this one will have some bragging rights. Hotop back there. He's going to give the handoff, and right away at the line of scrimmage, his running back is stopped. And that should go down as no gain, and it looks like it will. 2nd and 10.
Short gain on the play. Brings up
25 on the play clock, 2:20 on the game clock. 0-0 still the score, and they'll actually give him 1 yard on the carry here. Hotop gets back to the shotgun with 2 to his left, 2 to his right, and a running back behind him. Hotop's going to keep it, but the St. Vincent defense is not fooled, and they pile him up with 4 or 5 guys. That'll either be no gain or a loss.
Brings up 3rd down.
Looks like it'll be 3rd and 9 from the 38-yard line, their own 38 for Perryville. The men in green will make a quick substitution. Coming on late is number 18, Gabe Shario, the junior. Now coming off quickly is another player. So here comes the man in motion. Hotop fakes the handoff. He's going to look to pass, and he'll loft one to a diving man. Would have been a 1st down as the intended receiver on the right sideline laid out to make the catch and couldn't quite make the play. That was Eli Burke. Now Burke will stay out there. He's their kicker and punter. He also serves as a running back. He can be split out wide, multi-talented, and now he'll punt on 4th and 9. 4th and 9 from their own 38.
And back to receive for the St. Vincent Indians.
Perryville
And Tyler Roth.
will look to punt with the lefty Burke. It's off. It's near the left sideline. It's going to bounce and take a favorable Perryville roll near the 20-yard line. So St. Vincent pinned on their own 20 as Eli Burke showing off the multi-dimensions with the punt there. So 1:12 left in the first quarter, still no score. And here comes St. Vincent back on the field.
SCB.com, also Dryer Electric since 1970.
In 1:12.
To serve you, power and light done right.
We'll see if Double R can get this offense going. The quarterback for the road team, the St. Vincent Indians. He's got 3 receivers out to his left, 1 out to his right. And he's got a halfback to his left. He'll send a man in motion from left to right. And he'll take the snap. Double R looking deep, but he's going to settle for a check down on the right side, and that'll actually gain about 12 yards on the reception. Looked like on the catch was number 83, Isaac Ernst, a captain and a senior for this Indians team. So a quick 1st down, something that's been elusive for both teams. Moving the ball in chunks. Here's a low snap. Double R has to go down to get it. A flag is thrown. The catch is caught by number 83, Ernst again. He moves into Pirate territory. But what will the flag be? It's going to be on St. Vincent, so this one's coming back. So Ernst was looking for 2 catches in a row. But unfortunately, the penalty is going to wipe that one out, and St. Vincent forced to go back even further. So now, what was 1st and 10 will be 1st and 23 on the personal foul. And Double R will really have to make some magic happen with his arm now. 47 seconds left in the first quarter. He's looking deep here. He's going to get flushed from the pocket. He evades a defender, but then goes down as he's trapped between 2 guys from Perryville. So 2 men in green stop him there. And that's going to bring up 2nd and very long. It was 1st and 23. Now it's 2nd and 27. And the ball sits on the 15-yard line. St. Vincent's own 15-yard line. Clock is ticking. We're near the end of the quarter. This will either be the last play or St. Vincent will elect to let the clock run out. Double R will take the snap. He's going to hand off, and this is going to be for about 3 yards. A handoff to the left side. That was Schnurbush on the carry. And that will bring us to the end of the quarter. It's going to be 3rd down and very long for St. Vincent when we come back. 3rd and 19. As it's 0-0 between the crosstown rivals at the end of the quarter. Perryville and St. Vincent. We'll take a quick break and be right back on the WebTV Game of the Week.
At Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy, being locally owned means we get to do pharmacy our way, and that means unmatched customer care. We love to do whatever it takes to help our customers stay healthy. Our staff serves you every day at the very top of their game, offering everything you would want from your hometown pharmacy, including top quality products, medical equipment, immunizations, one-on-one counseling, and so much more. Come see us in Deloge, Fredericktown, Ironton, and Farmington. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy cares for you and about you.
Family, health, home. At Comtree, we exist to serve you and your loved ones through comprehensive health services in primary care, dental care, mental health, and substance use treatment.
We are the health home of more than 25,000 Jefferson County residents and invite you to join the Comtree family tree.
Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment.
Welcome to our family tree.
All right, back in here, Pirate Stadium. As it's 0-0 at the end of 1. We're about to begin the second quarter, 12 minutes on the clock. We switch sides, but St. Vincent, a 3rd and 19 from their own 19-yard line, now going from left to right, is the team in white and yellow with blue helmets. Double R back to pass. He's going to have to look deep if he wants the first down. Flushed out of the pocket, moves up, and eventually brought down. Not sure if it was a sack. He might have gained 1 yard on the scramble. Either way, it's going to be 4th and long. And St. Vincent, deep in their own territory, is going to be forced to punt. So not a lot of offense going on so far. We've got Double R, who's known more for his passing. Hotop, the quarterback for Perryville, who you'll see in just a moment, known more as a runner. Neither formula working so far against these defenses. Here comes the punt, a low liner. Wibbenmeyer is going to watch it bounce behind him, and it's going to bounce to about the 35-yard line. That's exactly where Perryville will start after it's down there. On the play by number 86, Caleb Whistler for St. Vincent. So Hotop back out there. Perryville, who's really struggled along with St. Vincent to move the ball, will look to break that chain here as a new quarter begins. It's the second. From the 35-yard line, it's 1st and 10 for the men in green, the Pirates. 1 receiver out to the right, 2 out to the left. Hotop will keep. He's going to take it up the middle and be stopped for a 1 or 2 yard gain. Fake to the halfback just wasn't really there. So Hotop can only get 1 yard. It's now 2nd and 9. as the Pirates begin from their own 36 now on this second down. Couple of substitutions here late for the Pirates. They get set. Hotop back there with a man right behind him. A receiver out to his right who will come in motion. And here comes the handoff to that receiver right up the middle. And this is going to be Big Gang stumbling and being caught up with at the last moment is Seth Rousseau, who came in motion, took the handoff, went right up the middle for a huge gang, and that's going to bring the ball all the way up to the 25-yard line on the other side. So now Perryville in striking distance. They can just get a few more positive plays. They can be in the end zone. Hotop back there, 2 out to his right, 1 behind him, and a couple receivers split out left. Ball near the left hash. Hotop's going to keep it up the middle. He's going to have a pretty nice gang here of about 6 yards. You need the 15 for a first down, and they got the 19 there, so that's now 2nd and 4. Coming in here, Reese Reagan for Dawson Camden on the Perryville offense. Hotop back there again, a halfback behind him. 2 receivers to the left and 2 out to the right. And we're going to have a penalty flag. It's going to be a false start on Perryville. That's huge. So after a 6-yard gang, they're pushed back 5. Back to the 24. It's now 2nd and 9. And again, penalties have been a big key for both teams. It seems that whenever they get in some positive gangs, they shoot themselves in the foot directly after, and that's exactly what Perryville does here. So Hotop, after going to the sideline quickly to get the play, comes back and they only have 8 on the play clock. They got to set up quickly. 2 out left, 2 out right. 1 in motion. Here comes the handoff to the man in motion. It's number 8 on the play for Perryville, Ethan Moran. And he gets a couple of yards on the end around. Make it 3rd and 8. And 9 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Both teams scoreless. So again, a little bit of no man's land. If Perryville can't pick up too many yards, their kicker will either be tested or they'll have to go for it. Hotop takes the snap, looks to go right guard. He does. He's got a first down, and he's got more. Hotop is going to get into the end zone. A touchdown near the left pylon. And Perryville strikes first. A touchdown for the Pirates in the crosstown rivalry. 6-0. And finally, the lid on the end zone is opened. Hotop, we talked about it, their leading rusher in both attempts and yards. He gets into the end zone, and now he'll stay on the field to hold for the extra point attempts. Snap is good, kick is up, and it is good as well. Eli Burke on the kick makes it 7-0. Perryville, the home team, strikes first, and finally, this crowd has something to cheer about. Been plenty to cheer about, I suppose, for them on the defensive side. But really, to this point, offensively, hasn't been a whole lot going on. Perhaps that's exactly the momentum boost that Perryville needed. Hotop finds himself in the end zone. Puts 6 on the board, and Burke takes care of the rest, making it 7-0. So how will the team from St. Vincent respond? At quarterback, Double R is certainly experienced. Garrett Double R, a junior, his 2nd year starting. Coach Schumer is saying that, a little bit of the problem with the offense had been that he was trying to do a little too much. He corrected that last week, and he'll be tested here. There's a dribbling kick. It's going to be picked up at near the 25-yard line by St. Vincent before the return man is eventually corralled at the 32. That was number 10, Tyler Roth. So had to be careful to make sure he picked it up, as had he missed it on the slow dribbler. A very effective kick there from Burke. Perryville would have been open to pick it up and would have been a pseudo onside kick, but instead St. Vincent does recover. And they'll now start on their own 31-yard line. Double R back in the shotgun with a bunch of receivers out to his left. And he'll hand it off to the halfback, who is stopped for a big loss of about 3 in the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd and long. And that's exactly what St. Vincent didn't need. A 2-yard loss at 2nd and 12. So Double R might have to make it happen with his arm here. As again in the shotgun, 3 receivers out to his left, not a stack this time. Man in motion coming over to the right side. As Double R looks to pass, it's a screen to his halfback, but it will go for almost nothing, maybe a yard. As Schnurbush on the reception. Perryville all over that screenplay. That'll bring up 3rd and long. 3rd and 12 from the 28. 7:30 on the clock here in the second quarter. St. Vincent trailing by a touchdown, 7-0. Double R takes the snap, rolls out to his left, finds his man, but it's going to be short by about 2 or 3 yards for the first down. Double R did good to get it to his receiver. That was number 85, Johnny Hotop, who's been pretty quiet at this point. But he couldn't get the necessary yardage. It's now 4th and 4, and because they're in their own territory on the 37, St. Vincent will be forced to punt. Here comes the punt, and it is off the side of the foot of the punter. It's going to take a favorable bounce, though, for St. Vincent, but it'll only land at about the 41-yard line. And Perryville will have nice field position here. So 1st and 10 from the 41, and got to think that if Perryville can pick up a first down, they might be going for it on any 4th down situation to try and step on the throat of St. Vincent. Hotop back in the backfield, the quarterback who just scored on the previous possession to put Perryville up 7-0. Receiver out to his right who comes in motion. He will hand off to that receiver, who's going to gang a few yards here on the play. About 5 or 6. Give him 4 instead. Those were so. It's now 2nd and 6. Ball on their own 45 as Perryville looks to make it 2 consecutive scoring drives. 6:10 on the clock. It's 4 receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Hotop takes it himself up the middle, and now he goes right side. That'll either be no gang or perhaps a yard. For Hotop on the play. Looks like it'll bring up 3rd and 6, so no gang. As with 5:40 left on the clock. Hotop and the offense of Perryville can get this first down. They'll be in a situation where they can comfortably go for it on 4th down, you'd think. Here comes the fake handoff, and now the end around. Going towards right guard is number 22 on the play for Perryville, Austin Cook. He's going to be a little bit short of the first down, though. Gains about 4. And that'll bring up 4th and 2. So now ball on the 49. And what will Perryville do here? It's their own 45, so they're just about at midfield, and they're going to go for it. 4th and 2 for Hotop. Running has been their specialty all season long. Can they pick up 2 on the ground? They cannot. A flag is thrown. The play continues on, but this is almost definitely going to be false start. A run up the middle would have got the first down, but indeed, false start is the call. And that will make 4th and 2, 4th and 7. And now you got to think that Perryville's likely to punt. I think that the officials tried to stop the play. Perryville kind of continued on. And now Perryville is lining up to punt, but their punter has to come onto the field, and now he will. That's Eli Burke. It looked like a funky formation there for a sec, but Burke comes onto the field as Hotop, the quarterback, exits. And indeed, they will punt. The lefty Burke gets it off. This one will bounce near the 30. Now picked up by St. Vincent, and the receiver rolls out of a tackle and ends up near the 35-yard line. A late flag comes in. Should be a late hit as Roth picked it up and took it down the field for St. Vincent. And this looks like it's going to be a personal foul that should give St. Vincent a little more yardage. And that would be huge if that's the case. St. Vincent looking to erase what is a 7-0 deficit right now with 4:30 left in the second quarter. And actually, it looks like this one will be on the Indians of St. Vincent. So you were almost certain on the flag, because it happened on the tackle, that the personal foul was going to be on Perryville, but instead, no, it's on St. Vincent, and they'll be pushed back instead of being pushed forward. They're all the way back to their own 17-yard line, going left to right here, with 4:30 left to go in this second quarter, and now a whistle is blown. Another flag, another one on St. Vincent, and again, they'll be pushed back, this time for 5 yards. And man, they are going the wrong direction. Back to the 12-yard line now. It's 1st and 15 as St. Vincent can't get out of their own way. Double R still back there. In the shotgun, he's got 2 on his right, 2 on his left. A running back behind him who he will hand off to and who's smacked just past the line of scrimmage. And it'll only be a short gain for Schnurbush, again on the carry. He's been their main running back. Despite being just a sophomore, again, instrumental in the victory last week, and he continues to show his stripes. But not much of a gain there. 2nd and 15, Double R finds his man over the middle, a slant route. That's going to be Wibbenmeyer on the big gang near the first down marker, and they will move the chains. So Wibbenmeyer, the captain of this team, one of 3, finds himself open on a slant, and now on their own 28-yard line is St. Vincent. Double R takes the snap, fake handoff. Now he's going to roll out to his left and be taken down by the defense of Perryville behind the line. However, there is a penalty flag thrown in that general vicinity. Now, last time this happened, we thought it was going to be a flag on Perryville for a personal foul. It ended up being on St. Vincent. Let's see what the ruling is here. By the men in black and white, the officials for tonight's game. And it looks like a face mask is the call, and it is going to be on Perryville, so St. Vincent does in the end get to move up after they were seemingly robbed of that opportunity back on special teams when they first received the ball. So now we move up to the 44, St. Vincent on their own 44, but are inching closer and closer to Perryville territory. Double R back there, looks to his right now, looks left, and the ball is dropped on what would have been an 8 or 9 yard gain there. for Isaac Ernst, the #1 target for Double R this season. Drops the ball, and we've got another penalty flag on the play. It was right after the drop that it was thrown, and we'll see where this one's going. Was 1st and 10 on the 44, their own 44 for St. Vincent. And we're still waiting to see where the ball will be spotted. We're going backwards. It's going to be on St. Vincent. Five-yard loss. Might have been a false start at the line of scrimmage. Now Double R will take the snap. They'll look to throw to the right sideline. This one's caught by Wibbenmeyer. He'll make a man miss, continue on his route, and eventually be pushed out of bounds. But a nice gang again by Wibbenmeyer, who's been very active in this first half. So after 1st and 15, that'll bring up 2nd down. And a lot more manageable, 7 yards. Double R trying to make it happen with his arm here. Just 3:20 left in the second quarter with St. Vincent trailing Perryville 7-0. St. Vincent on offense. Wibbenmeyer comes in motion from right to left. And as the snap was made, a penalty flag was thrown. And again, false start for St. Vincent. Over and over, they continue to pile up the penalties. And there's a lot of these they're going to want to have back if the result at the end of the day is not in their favor. So from 2nd and 7 to 2nd and 12, ball on their own 43-yard line going left to right. Double R takes the snap, looks right, a short throw is caught, and this one is going to be good enough for a 1st down. This one caught by Ernst. As he takes what would have been a medium gang, he makes it happen with his legs, yards after the catch, and make it 1st down now, St. Vincent. So they continue to battle through the penalties, but eventually they're going to need to tighten up. This one a throw out to the left, high for Wibbenmeyer, and almost intercepted in the secondary. And here comes another flag thrown by the officials after the play. That looked like number 5, Carter Dix, who's also a wide receiver, the D-back, diving to try and make that interception in the secondary. He came up just short, and it's another penalty flag. And this one, though, will move it up to the 50-yard line. Move it back to the 50-yard line. It's a 5-yard penalty on St. Vincent, 1st and 15. This throw out to the left is incomplete near the flats. And it's 2nd and 15. So another 5-yard penalty on St. Vincent. Moves them back even further when they were in Perryville territory. And it's now 2nd and 15 with Double R back in the shotgun, a running back behind him. 3 receivers split out to the left, 1 out to the right. He's going to look left for one of those receivers. This one's caught in the backfield, and now motoring towards the 1st down sticks. On the left side is the receiver. And for St. Vincent on the play, that appeared to be Jesse Robinson, a wide receiver and a safety for this team. St. Vincent just short of the sticks. It's going to bring up what looks to be 3 yards to gang on the play, and they'll get it. A short pass over the middle from Double R to the waiting hands of Jesse Robinson. And on 3rd and 3, they convert to St. Vincent. The Indians make it 1st and 10. So now sitting at the 30-yard line of Perryville, despite all these penalties, St. Vincent continues to move, despite sometimes it feeling like 2 steps back for every 1 foot forward. Here's a handoff to the running back, and stopped near the line of scrimmage is Schnurbush by the Perryville defense. A loss of 2 is what it'll end up being. So back to the 32-yard line. It's now 2nd and 12. 2:25 on the clock here in the second quarter. Perryville continues to lead 7-0. But in danger of letting St. Vincent tie it up here. Here's the snap. Double R looks to his left, overthrows his intended receiver, Looked like a mix-up there on the route with Tyler Roth. Double R clearly thought he'd be a little bit deeper down the field. Double R threw it quite a bit over his head. Now 3rd and 12. 2:12 on the clock. Clock stops with the incompletion. Ball on the 33 of Perryville. Double R back to pass. Looks deep right. The pass is high and almost intercepted as the intended receiver there was Wibbenmeyer once again. Well over his head. He got sandwiched by some Perryville defenders. And that brings up 4th and 12 in what is a difficult situation here for St. Vincent because you're going to have to get a lot of yards, but there's really no reason to punt or kick the field goal here on the 33-yard line of Perryville. So they'll go for it, 4th and 12. Double R back to pass, fakes the handoff, off to his right. Wibbenmeyer almost makes a circus catch, but it drops out of his hands at the last moment. He put both hands up to the sky, had it in his hands, and then got hit by a Perryville defender and dropped what was not a very accurate pass there from Double R, but Wibbenmeyer almost bails him out. Couldn't quite do it, though. And now a turnover on downs will give it back to Perryville with 2:03 left here in the second quarter. Here at the home of the Pirates, Pirate Stadium, the men in green looking to perhaps get a quick score. Their offense isn't really built that way, though, to score in 2 minutes. We'll see what they can do. Maybe they can get a big running play. Toe Top takes the snap. Flag thrown immediately on the handoff, which will not garner a whole lot of yardage, maybe 3. But again, a penalty flag thrown on the snap, so this could very well be false start or perhaps offsides, and it will be false start on Perryville. They're going backwards 5 yards. We talk about the penalties here. It's been both teams. As we've kind of harped on St. Vincent a little bit, probably because they're the team behind, but both squads committing plenty of penalties. Coach Boss's Perryville squad and Coach Schumer's St. Vincent. 2:01 on the clock here in the second quarter. Perryville with a 7-0 lead. They've got the ball. 1st and 15 on their own 28. Comes a handoff to the running back and motoring forward for 3 or 4. On the play is number 28, Caleb Graymont. Actually make that number 26, James Roden. So that's a 5-yard gain, make it 2nd and 10. Clock continues to tick, 1:35. As the ball is snapped on the 33 of Perryville. Hotop looks to go up the middle, gets a few yards back. That'll set up 3rd and long, and Perryville certainly not in any hurry to score, as they already with a 7-0 lead. They don't pass a whole lot as it is. It's 3rd and 7 now. Both teams with a fair share of timeouts. St. Vincent with 3, Perryville with 2 remaining. Just a minute left, though, in the quarter. Hotop takes the snap, goes for the end around, and this might garner some yardage. Here's a 1st down and more. Making a man miss is the runner, and that's number 36, Seth Rousseau, getting all the way out near the 40-yard line of St. Vincent. And now a timeout will be called, it appears, by Perryville. And they now have 1 remaining. We'll take a quick one with them. We'll be right back on the other side with the WebTV Game of the Week.
Everybody's going home, pool and spa. A family pool can be one of the best purchases ever. A pool is so much fun, brings the family together, but it does require attention. You've got to keep your water quality high. I'm Jason DeClue, owner of Home Pools and Spas. Why not let us do the work? We know everything that needs to be done. We're experts at it. We're Home Pools and Spas just south of the Leadington exit on the outer road by Better Bodies. Or go online at homepoolsandspas.net.
Welcome back into Pirate Stadium. 51 seconds remain here as it's 7-0 Perryville. Perryville was looking to be conservative, not really trying to score before the half, but that big running play has changed things by Rousseau as they now find themselves in St. Vincent territory on the 40-yard line. That big gain caused them to use a timeout. And now with 51 seconds left, they've got a chance with Hotop in the shotgun. 2 receivers out to the right, 2 out to the left, a halfback with them. Hotop back to pass. He's going to throw it out to the left side, and nobody's there. As the defender was actually ahead of the receiver there for Perryville. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Bit of a funky release there from Hotop, and that's kind of something that Coach Boss has been working with them throughout the season, improving that throwing motion, making it a little more efficient, and certainly saw that last week. 2nd and 10. Hotop has a man in motion. He's going to hand it off to him, but no, he's going to keep it himself. Hotop goes up the middle, fooled everybody, and he's got a big gang out past the 25-yard line. St. Vincent certainly biting on that end around. And it's now 1st and 10 from the 24. Clock continues to move. Perryville's got one more timeout left. 35 seconds on the clock. 30 seconds now. He's going to pass his Hotop to the left side. It is caught near the sideline by Ethan Moran. Excuse me, Carter Dix is on the reception.
Carter Dix to bring up 2nd down and 1.
And that'll bring now the ball to the 15-yard line. 2nd and 1.
Yep, we just talked about it.
Getting out of bounds there was Dix, so that stopped the clock at 23. Still one timeout left for Hotop in the offense. Can they get a score before the half and extend their 7-0 lead? Here comes a man in motion. Hotop looking out to his left, throws it out of bounds. In the area was Dix, and a flag was thrown at the line of scrimmage.
It's coming after him. False start, I guess.
And it's going to be another false start penalty on Perryville. So a 5-yard loss, 2nd and 6.
All right, after the penalty against the Pirates, 2nd and 6.
They're going to be out there.
Now moving back 5 yards is Perryville.
2 seconds to go in this first half. 7.5 to score.
As the Pirates take a quick huddle here, and St. Vincent remains on the field on defense. Perryville huddling up really quick with their coach, Blaine Boss. Now they'll retake the field. 2nd and 6 now after it was 2nd and 1, but the penalty pushes them back. Here on the 20-yard line, Hotop looking left. Pass is tipped at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be incomplete. Now Hotop returns to the sideline to get the next play call. 3rd and 6 now.
18 seconds now on the game clock in this first half.
How big would a score be for Perryville in this crosstown rivalry to extend this 7-0 lead? They've got the ball on the 20. 3rd and 6. As the Pirates remain in the red zone. Hotop fakes the handoff. Now goes on the end around. Breaking a tackle is Eric Roth as he works towards the first down. Could he get out of bounds? It looks like the clock is going to stop there with 11 seconds left.
Does not get out of bounds.
It was good enough for a first down. But Roth was unable to get out of bounds. And so a timeout is used by Perryville. So a big run there from Roth on the end around. Going near the right sideline, trying desperately to get out of bounds and get the first down. He got half of the equation. It's 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. So now the possibility of a field goal perhaps comes into play. You know, you've got your kicker in Eli Burke. Made an extra point earlier. Sunk it through right down the uprights. Or you could go for a throw to the end zone. You still have 11 seconds, so as long as you throw it towards the end zone, you'll have time to stop the clock. We'll see what the men in green come up with here out of the timeouts. O-top back there with one running back, two wide receivers out to the right, one in front of the other, and two split out to the left. O-top takes the snap, looks to pass, looks left, to the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Rousseau there, and the timing just a little bit off. It's now just 7 seconds remain on the clock. And it looks like they'll bring out Burke here for a field goal. O-top remains out there to hold. This will be a 30-yarder with the ball at the 13-yard line, and a timeout's going to be called. And this one will be by St. Vincent. We'll take a quick break with them. 7-0 Perryville, 7 seconds left in the second quarter. A field goal coming on the way. This is the WebTV Game of the Week.
Hi, this is Jamie.
And I'm Chris with Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
If you need new bedding, living room, dining room sets, recliners, or appliances, then you need to take advantage of our everyday discounted price.
You'll find Patsy's Furniture is marked to the lowest possible price, so you won't be guessing.
We have no credit needed financing plan, and with approved credit, we offer a 24-month 0% interest financing option. And military and first responders receive a discount every day.
You'll love to shop at Patsy's.
We're back here, WebTV Game of the Week, Pirate Stadium. Perryville leads in the crosstown rivalry with St. Vincent 7-0. Looks like they're going to attempt a field goal here. With 7 seconds left in the second quarter, Will Perryville trying to go up 10-0. It'll be a 30-yarder, ball at the 13-yard line. Just out of a timeout from St. Vincent. Here's the snap. Hold is good. The kick is up, and it is no good. It was pushed out to the left by Burke, and the St. Vincent defense can breathe a sigh of relief. This remains a one-score game with now just 3 seconds left in the second quarter. It's now a very high chance that St. Vincent will simply take a knee and cut their losses going in to the half. Indeed, that's the formation they set up in. Double R takes the snap, takes the knee, and that will conclude the first half of football here from Pirate Stadium. The Pirates lead, Perryville does, 7-0 over the St. Vincent Indians. These two teams have played now 3 years in a row. They split the last two matchups 1-1, and whoever wins this one will have a little bit more bragging rights than the other as we head into the rest of the season. And of course, this game big for both teams regardless of those aforementioned bragging rights. Well, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more football as Perryville leads 7-0. This is the WebTV Game of the Week.
Washington serves the best Italian food in the area. Pizza, pastas, calzones, strombolis, salads, and sub-sandwiches. Huge, large portions with the freshest ingredients. Get Mario's full menu online at mariositalia.com. You'll be satisfied with all the choices Mario's has to offer. Dine in or have it delivered or have them cater your next special event. Open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner. Mario's Italia, located in the factory at the corner of 1st and A Streets in downtown Farmington.
Hi, I work for you. Well, sometimes I actually work against you. I'm the impression you give customers when they open one of your packages. And if they aren't professionally packed, the impression I give is one of indifference. But when packed by the packing experts at the UPS store with their pack and ship guarantee, you look like a real go-getter. Want your business to look sharp? No problem. Come see us at the UPS store.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS store in Festus in the Gannon Plaza. Come see us for all your printing, shipping, and packaging needs.
Hi, neighbor. Hey, I noticed the new landscaping around your yard. Looks nice.
Hey, thanks. We're doing some home improvements, and we did it all with Potosi Lumber.
Really?
We replaced cabinets, added new carpet, put in storm doors, customized replacement windows, and more.
It's time for summertime home improvements. See Potosi Lumber, Highway 21 in Potosi.
Investing in a degree or certificate from Mineral Area College can pay you dividends. It's why we've been serving the surrounding community since 1922. Studies consistently show people who get an education after high school still earn a lot more in their lifetime. Show yourself you care. Invest in your education. Check MAC out at mineralarea.edu or call us at 573-431-4593 because MAC is your next step.
Hot and ready pizza is here at your Little Caesars in Herculaneum. They have their famous Little Caesars combo for $5, and for dinner, pick up a hot and ready cheese, pepperoni, or sausage pizza for just $5.55, or a 5-meat feast, and I mean feast, for just $9. That's Little Caesars off I-55 at the Herculaneum exit behind Cracker Barrel. Open at 10:30, 7 days a week, and be sure to use the Little Caesars app when ordering.
When it comes to choosing a pharmacy that can give you exceptional customer service and the best prices, you need to visit Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy. Bigger stores don't always mean bigger savings. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy is a preferred provider for many insurance plans, including TRICARE and SilverScript, and our employees work hard at making sure you receive the best prices possible. It's time to step out of the line and come see us in Deloge, Fredericktown, Ironton, and Farmington. Parkland Health Mart is your first choice for excellent customer care.
Family, health, home. Comtree Primary Care has received top recognition from the National Committee for Quality Assurance in Healthcare. Our doctors, nurses, and staff lead in providing compassionate, quality care to help you feel at home and a part of the Comtree family tree.
Comtree Primary Care has received top recognition from the National Committee for Quality Assurance in Healthcare.
Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment.
Welcome to our family tree.
Big Steve's on the line from Midwest Sports Center, Highway 67 in Farmington. And Steve, I understand there's a big factory-authorized clearance sale going on right now.
That's right, the biggest sale of the year. We're blowing out all the 2018.
The last year, they combined this event to raise $12,600 for the local network. Thank you again to this wonderful community and their continued support.
Midwest Sports Center, 124 Walker Road, Farmington.
Stop by and see Big Steve today at Midwest Sports Center in Farmington.
Where can you go to have your land loan, construction loan, and permanent financing done all in one place? Bloomsdale Bank does it all. If you can dream it, you can build it with the right financing. Call and speak with one of their expert loan officers about a construction loan today. They service all loans locally. They'll help you make it happen. Visit their website or visit any of their 5 locations in Herculaneum, Crystal City, Bloomsdale, or St. Genevieve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back into Pirate Stadium. It's halftime here in Perryville as the Perryville Pirates leading 7-0 over the St. Vincent Indians here in the crosstown rivalry. It's the Midwest Sports Center halftime show. Thanks to Midwest, and here we are here. It's been an interesting game as neither offense has really been working. I'd say Perryville has certainly, been able to put together more consistent drives, and a couple of times those have stalled out due to penalties or missed field goals at the end of the first half specifically. They did score the one touchdown though, and they lead 7-0 on the scoreboard. St. Vincent's one trip into deep territory of Perryville was kind of derailed the entire time by penalties, and eventually culminated in a 4th and 12, which they could not convert. And now they're looking to have a lot of those plays back because those penalties really are hurting them right now. The fact that they weren't able to stay disciplined enough to kind of continue those drives, and now you're in a situation for Coach Tim Schumer where you just got to focus at halftime on tightening some things up, and hopefully they're able to do that from a perspective of St. Vincent. But again, both teams have been plagued by penalties. It's been a lot of penalties. There's been a lot of miscues on offense, plenty of false starts to go around. But at the end of the day, the running game versus the passing game, that's kind of the matchup that we talked about before the game. Perryville's running has worked just a little bit better than St. Vincent's passing. And we'll see if that trend continues on into the second half. But for now, it is Perryville over St. Vincent 7-0 in half. We've got about 15 minutes until halftime concludes and we can get back to the action. Marching band out on the field right now for Perryville. Pretty full house here today, and we heard both coaches talk about how this is the type of game that brings out a pretty big crowd as they've now renewed this crosstown rivalry for the third year in a row. And it is bringing out quite the crowd, and it's great to see, and it makes for a much better environment for these high school games when the fans can get out here. We had worries of potential weather issues. Those ended up not being much of a factor, and it looks like maybe it'll rain later today, but other than that, we look to be in the clear. And, the play of the game to this point, the Serenity Hospice Care play of the game to this point of the game has been that Drew Hotop run to the end zone for 7. That represents the only points, but that is certainly subject to change, and we'll see what happens as the game moves on. Well, for the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment WebTV Game of the Week, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors: Fleets Equipment, New Era Bank, Lucas Smith, Chrysler Center, the UPS Store in Festus, Twin City Toyota, Jefferson College, and YMCA of Jefferson County. We'll have plenty more to tell you about in a little bit as time continues to go by. But for now, we're going to take another break, come back with some more analysis, and the second half eventually will be on the way as we have about 12 minutes on the clock right now in regards to that. So 7-0 Perryville. We'll be back in just a little bit. I'm Nick Lewis, and this is the WebTV Game of the Week.
Hi, this is Brad Smith at Lucas Smith Chrysler Center. Lucas Smith Chrysler is more than just your local Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep dealer. We sell and service to the entire Jefferson County area. So while you're listening to this sports broadcast, no matter if it's the Tigers, the Hornets, the Blue Jays, the Lancers, the Dragons, or the Hawks, remember, we are and we support the entire Jefferson County area and its sports teams. We are Lucas Smith Chrysler Center off Highway A in Festus, your home of the No Bull deal.
Home of the No Bull deal. Lucas Smith Chrysler. No Bull.
Help your child feel confident in the water by enrolling them in swim lessons at the Jefferson County YMCA. Swim lessons foster a sense of safety in the water and achievement as the swimmers progress. The results are more confident swimmers who stick with lessons and develop a love for swimming that can last a lifetime. Swim lessons are available for ages 6 months and up. Fall lessons begin the week of September 10th. Contact the YMCA at 636-931-9622 for details or to register.
Make it a great family night at Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington. Maybe start off with a couple of appetizers like boneless wings, onion rings, mozzarella sticks, spinach and artichoke dip, or chicken quesadilla. There's so much to choose from. Hey, let the kids pick something from the kids menu. Then for yourself, choose one of your favorites like steak or ribs, seafood or pasta. Man, it's all so good. Go to Applebee's.com for the full menu and to get specific times for happy hour and half-price appetizers. Doing good in the neighborhood at Applebee's Bar and Grill in Farmington.
We know you're out there. We know you have the skills. We know you have the tools. We are just waiting for you to apply.
Gilster Mary Lee's hiring Class A CDL drivers and CDL graduates. Benefit package, pay by the hub, paid downtime, unloading allowances, vacation, holiday bonuses, and insurance. Call Mike Welker at 800-851-5371. Online at GilsterMaryLee.com.
If you have water or fire damage in your home or business, call Bryant Restoration at 986-3260. Hi, I'm Reggie Aubuchon, owner of Bryant Restoration. At Bryant Restoration, we strive to provide an efficient, transparent experience to help take the stress out of your situation. Bryant Restoration is IICRC certified, and we work with all insurance companies. Locally owned and operated, we have locations in St. Francis County and Poplar Bluff, covering all of southeast Missouri. We'd like to wish all local high school athletes good luck this season. Bryant Restoration, online at BryantRestorationCo.com.
At Coles Tractor and Equipment, get the latest, larger horsepower. The LS 45 horse and 50 horsepower models are here. Get the quality without paying those franchise fees. Hi, I'm Hannah, and right now when you buy the LS MT 345E or LS MT 350E, it comes with a free 6-foot brush hog. Get your LS 345E for just $22,195 or the LS MT 350E for just $23,795. And you'll also get a free 6-foot brush hog. LS, the major brand maker, offers more standard features than the others, 6-year warranty, and more. Coles Tractor and Equipment has great financing, a 6-year warranty, 5.9% financing for 84 months with approved credit, and no money down. Just stop by Coles Tractor and Equipment, 1 mile east of Farmington on Highway 32 today. LS Tractors, don't just follow the herd, lead the herd. Coles Tractor and Equipment. Call today at 573-756-4353. That's 573-756-4353.
Are you tired of calling your mortgage lender and not being able to talk to anyone, or you're transferred over and over again? Skip the hassle and refinance with Bloomsdale Bank. Call today and speak with one of their expert loan officers. Have a personalized borrowing experience and rest easy knowing your loan will be serviced locally when you borrow with Bloomsdale Bank. Visit their website or visit any of their 5 locations in Herculaneum, Crystal City, Bloomsdale, or St. Genevieve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it's all said and done, what really matters? For Serenity Hospice Care patient Jack, hospice isn't about giving up. It's not about the end. It's about right now. It's about spending precious time with the people we love.
Come on, Grandpa!
And the little moments that create lasting memories. It's focusing on what's important to you and remembering life is beautiful in all stages.
When life changes, where can you get the health care that you or your loved one needs? Try Presbyterian Manor, where we consider you family. Being a member of our family means having a skilled, compassionate team, making sure you live your best life. Call 573-756-6768 today and schedule a visit to see why the community voted us the best independent living, best assisted living, and best skilled nursing community in the Parkland area.
For generations, Massey Ferguson has been more than just a name in the field. Like Fliggs Equipment, it is a name that has been trusted and withstood the test of time. Hi, I'm Clarissa Nagger. Jason and I would like to invite you to stop by either of the Fliggs locations and test drive for yourself the brand new Massey Ferguson tractors on the lot. From compact to full-size machines that can do work on your biggest plantation. Fliggs Equipment, proud to be your full-line Massey Ferguson dealer. Fliggs Equipment, let our family serve your family. St. Genevieve, Leadington, and online at fliggs.com. For generations, Massey Ferguson has been more than just a name in the field. Like Fliggs Equipment, it is a name that has been trusted and withstood the test of time. Hi, I'm Clarissa Nagger. Jason and I would like to invite you to stop by either of the Fliggs locations and test drive for yourself the brand new Massey Ferguson tractors on the lot. From compact to full-size machines that can do work on your biggest plantation. Fliggs Equipment, proud to be your full-line Massey Ferguson dealer. Fliggs Equipment, let our family serve your family. St. Genevieve, Leadington, and online at fliggs.com.
Everybody's going home, pool and spa.
Wanting a new pool this summer? Well, we can help. I'm Angie DeClue with Home Pools and Spas. Check out our pool specials right now, like the Eclipse, the Nova. Want an in-ground? We have that on special too. 15 by 30 feet, 3 to 6 feet deep. We can customize any in-ground and just about any above ground. Don't forget to ask about our financing. When it comes to family fun, there's no place like home. Home Pools and Spas, just south of the Leadington exit.
It's time you try Little Caesars in Herculaneum's extra most bestest pepperoni pizza for just $6.55. It's wall-to-wall with delicious pepperoni. Or how about their Ultimate Supreme for just $9.99? Also check out their great tasting wings, crazy bread, cinnamon crazy bites, and so much more. And don't forget Little Caesars mouth-watering dipping sauces. That's Little Caesars just off 555 at the Herculaneum exit. And be sure and use the Little Caesars app so you can pick up your order when you walk in.
Back in near Pirate Stadium, Perryville 7, St. Vincent nothing, the home team over the road team, which is actually a bit of a departure from what we're used to in this matchup of late. Last two meetings, 2016 and 2017, the road team has lost both times, or excuse me, won both times, I should say. As Perryville took the loss at home in 2016 before St. Vincent took the L at home, and that was last year in 2017. Perryville coming off a 6-4 season, St. Vincent 2-8. The teams this year, Perryville 3-1, St. Vincent is 1-3, and obviously both teams looking to continue some forward momentum. Perryville winning 3 games consecutively, St. Vincent getting their first victory of the season last week. Head coach Blaine Boss leading Perryville in his second year, Tim Schumer, the first-year man for St. Vincent, and that's the matchup that we've seen so far. And the only score we've seen to this point has been Drew Hotop's run to the end zone for Perryville to make it 7-0, and that's where the score stands right now. A missed field goal near the end of the half for Perryville. We'll take a quick break and be right back with second half action. This is the WebTV Game of the Week.
Saturday, September 8th, you're invited to Twin City Toyota and their annual Children's Hot Wheels races. Bring the kids in 2 of their favorite Hot Wheels plus a canned food item to donate to the Ozark Food Pantry. Ages 3 to 7 should register at 10:30 and ages 8 to 15 at noon. Plus, there's free complimentary food and refreshments. For more information, call Twin City Toyota or email Dave at twincitytoyota.com and get ready to race Hot Wheels Saturday morning, September 8th during Twin City Days at Twin City Toyota I-55 at the Herculaneum Auto Mall exit.
Whatever your educational goals are, you can achieve them at Jefferson College. With caring faculty, convenient locations, and award-winning academic programs, your future is Jefferson College's focus. To learn more, call 636-797-3000 or visit jeffco.edu for a complete list of degrees and programs. Enroll now.
For higher education, for higher expectations, Jefferson College, and you.
Someone wise once observed, out of sight, out of mind. Who was this person? Ironically, no one knows. Just someone who really could have used the UPS store, where we can help you print everything your business needs. And we have a huge variety of paper stocks and finishing options. Every business has a story to tell. Want the world to know yours? No problem. United Problem Solvers at the UPS store.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS store in Festus in the Gannon Plaza. Come see us for all your printing, shipping, and packaging needs.
Have you ever been to dinner with a friend and realized you don't have cash to split the check? Or do you need to pay the soccer coach for that new uniform? Hi, Paul Hale from New Era Bank, and our new app has just what you need. Our app features person-to-person payments. This allows you to pay from your cell phone directly to someone else's. They receive a text from you and get the money real time, even if you don't bank with us. Check out our website at www.newerabank.com for more information or call one of our locations. Member FDIC.
If you've been thinking about getting your CDL license and becoming a truck driver, now is the time. Gilster Mary Lee is offering to help new employees obtain their CDL and reimbursement for schooling, plus a benefits package that includes miles paid by the hub, paid downtime, unloading allowances, vacation, Christmas and holiday bonuses, profit sharing, and medical and life insurance. Call Mike Welker, 800-851-5371, or online at gilstermarylee.com.
At Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy, being locally owned means we get to do pharmacy our way, and that means unmatched customer care. We love to do whatever it takes to help our customers stay healthy. Our staff serves you every day at the very top of their game, offering everything you would want from your hometown pharmacy, including top quality products, medical equipment, immunizations, one-on-one counseling, and so much more. Come see us in Deloge, Fredericktown, Ironton, and Farmington. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy cares for you and about you.
Family, health, home. At Comtree, we exist to serve you and your loved ones through comprehensive health services in primary care, dental care, mental health, and substance use treatment.
We are the health home of more than 25,000 Jefferson County residents and invite you to join the Comtree family tree.
Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment.
Welcome to our family tree.
Everybody's going home, pool and spa.
A family pool can be one of the best purchases ever. A pool is so much fun, brings the family together, but it does require attention. You've got to keep your water quality high. I'm Jason DeClue, owner of Home Pools and Spas. Why not let us do the work? We know everything that needs to be done. We're experts at it. We're Home Pools and Spas just south of the Ludington exit on the outer road by Better Bodies. Or go online at homepoolsandspas.net.
You love to shop at Patsy's.
Hi, this is Jamie.
And I'm Chris with Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
If you need new bedding, living room, dining room sets, recliners, or appliances, and you need to take advantage of our everyday discounted price.
You'll find Patsy's Furniture is marked to the lowest possible price, so you won't be guessing.
We have a no credit needed financing plan, and with approved credit, we offer a 24-month 0% interest financing option. And military and first responders receive a discount every day.
You'll love to shop at Patsy's.
Mario's Italian Farmington serves the best Italian food in the area. Pizza, pastas, calzones, strombolis, salads, and sub sandwiches. Huge, large portions with the freshest ingredients. Get Mario's full menu online at mariositalia.com. You'll be satisfied with all the choices Mario's has to offer. Dine in or have it delivered or have them cater your next special event. Open 7 days a week, serving lunch and dinner. Mario's Italia, located in the factory at the corner of 1st and A Streets in downtown Farmington.
Hi, I work for you. Well, sometimes I actually work against you. I'm the impression you give customers when they open one of your packages. And if they aren't professionally packed, the impression I give is one of indifference. But when packed by the packing experts at the UPS store with their pack and ship guarantee, you look like a real go-getter. Want your business to look sharp? No problem. Come see us at the UPS store.
Hi, this is Jim, owner of the UPS store in Festus in the Gannon Plaza. Come see us for all your printing, shipping, and packaging needs.
Back in here, Pirate Stadium, I'm Nick Lewis, and this is the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment WebTV Game of the Week. I'm just about ready to get the second half started here. It's Perryville 7. And the opposing team, the road team, St. Vincent the Indians, 0 as we look to begin the third quarter. It was a hard-fought game through the first half as both defenses really stood strong at times. But the one breakthrough was Drew Hotop running to the end zone, the quarterback for Perryville, and putting the Pirates up 7-0. That was the one time where finally a player reached pay dirt, and that might loom large as if the offenses work as they did in the first half, there will not be a whole lot of scoring, folks, to be seen here in the second half. Wind has picked up a little bit. Temperatures begin to drop as ahead of what looks to be a pretty cold day tomorrow. The lows are going to be pretty down there. It's still 72 degrees right now, but the wind again picking up. It's going to make it colder. And as the night goes on, as the third quarter and eventually the fourth quarter goes on, that weather is going to be a huge factor, as St. Vincent looks to kick off to Perryville. That missed field goal could have been huge had Perryville made it to go up 10-0 ahead of getting the second half kickoff, but they'll settle for a 7-0 lead as St. Vincent looks to kick here. 12 minutes on the clock here in the third quarter. Whistle blows and the kick is off. A high, towering shot towards the left side will be picked up near the 5-yard line by the receiver for Perryville. And tumbling forward to the 28 eventually goes Seth Rousseau, who had a couple of big runs back in the first half. This clock now shows 11:54 as the Perryville offense, led by, of course, Drew Hotop, retakes the field. Hotop back there with two receivers out to his right, two out to his left, and of course the big body of James Roden back there with him, the halfback right behind. Here's the handoff. It will go to the big Roden, who will rumble forward for 4 yards or so. That'll make it around 2nd and 6. As Roden at 6'4", 258, really stands out as a big body in this contest. Not that there aren't other big bodies as well, but Roden, you don't usually see that size at this level. And he's a running back and a defensive end for a reason. 2nd and 7, they'll give him 3 yards. Hotop takes the snap, goes around the right edge, and he's going to get close to the sticks. He might be a little bit short. Near the sideline, he's brought down. And let's see if they move the chains. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and short. As Hotop was able to get to, now they will give him the first down. Hotop able to get to the 38-yard line of Perryville. So their own 38, and that's good enough for a first down. Another nice run by Hotop, who, as we've mentioned throughout the broadcast, plays the quarterback position but doesn't throw a whole lot. And he's their leading rusher. Hotop in the backfield. Has a man in motion. He'll give it to him around the left edge. Here he goes, and this is going to be a big gain for Perryville. A flag is thrown. It looked like it might have been a hold in the backfield and then a late hit out of bounds. Could have garnered a penalty as well. It was a first down there on the end around to Rousseau. There was a penalty in the backfield. Looked like also one on the hit. And we'll see what the final ruling will be. It looks like Perryville's going backwards. So that hold in the backfield will cost them. As back they go, does Perryville. St. Vincent and Perryville have exchanged penalties all night long, and this looks like it's actually going to be a personal foul call. It's 1st and 26. As they go back 16 entire yards. Man in motion, and Hotop drops the snap. Did he fall on it? Whose ball is it? A pile up just past the 20-yard line. And it looks like James Roden of Perryville was able to recover it for the offense. So Perryville dodges a bullet there. They would have given it to St. Vincent deep in their own territory. And that would have set St. Vincent up for a game-tying score. Instead, Perryville remains out there, but it's 2nd and very long. Right now listed as 2nd and 26 from the 22-yard line. Hotop takes the snap, hands it off to the end-around man. But he stopped very short, perhaps for no gain. And that'll bring up 3rd and long. Loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd and 28. And with an offense in Perryville that doesn't throw the ball a lot to begin with, 3rd and 28, you can almost guarantee this will be a run play of some kind, just to avoid the risk of an interception. However, Hotop did just fumble one a moment ago. However, Perryville was able to recover. Hotop hands off to an end-around man. He's going to make a man miss, but eventually go down. Will Austin Cook, a couple yards on the gang, but again, a predictable run play there just to keep possession and avoid a turnover on an interception. 5-yard gang, it's 4th and 23, and Perryville's going to punt to St. Vincent. Back deep for St. Vincent, Tyler Roth. And punting here will be Burke, the lefty for Perryville. He gets it off, nearly blocked at the line. This one will bounce towards the 40. Here comes Roth, makes a few men miss. Now he's going to cut it back to the right sideline. He started left, now goes right, gets a few blocks. Penalty flags are down though. He's wrestled out at the 35 of Perryville after a huge gang, but this is likely coming back. Looks like some blocks in the back were called and the penalty flags are out on the field. We'll see what the call is, but this is almost certainly going to be negated as what looked to be a nice return from Roth for St. Vincent. Will end up being a penalty against the Indians. Still, though, a good effort there from Roth. But St. Vincent's going to have to go back pretty far. They'll start out on what looks to be the 42-yard line. After, again, they were deep in Perryville territory before the penalty. Still, though, pretty good field position. We'll call it the 43 now for St. Vincent. 1st and 10. As Double R back there with an empty backfield at 5 wide. He's going to take a QB draw, and Perryville sneaks it out, stopping him near the line of scrimmage. And perhaps for a little bit of a loss. Indeed, it will be a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12 coming up. On the 41-yard line is the ball. 8:10 on the clock here in the third quarter. Perryville leading 7-0 thanks to a Hotop run in the first half. Again, 5 wide, nobody in the backfield with Double R. He's going to look to run after looking to pass. He got flushed out of the pocket, a slide, and then a late hit by a Perryville defender. That was Eli Burke, the do-everything man for the men in green, the Pirates. Double R clearly sliding. And Burke came in with the late hit. That's going to be 15 yards the other way. And now St. Vincent finds themselves in Perryville territory looking to tie this ball game up. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And St. Vincent still going with an empty backfield, this time again 5 wide. Double R looks to pass, now is flushed out of the pocket, moves right, fakes the pass, is going to get the first down and more, and finally runs out of bounds after about a 17-yard gain. So St. Vincent, perhaps a halftime adjustment, going with an empty backfield over and over and over again. And Double R reads the defense, flushed out of the pocket. He runs to the right side. A huge gang, and now it's 1st and 10 at the 22. Near the red zone is St. Vincent. There is a running back this time. He doesn't need him. He'll fake the run, go over the middle, and the perfect pass is dropped there. And that looked like number 83, number 1 target, Isaac Ernst. Got to make those catches, and Double R putting his hands to his head. He couldn't believe it. Now 2nd and 10, still at the 22-yard line. And again, a man in the backfield with Double R. It's Schnurbush, the sophomore starter. Double R looks to pass, floats one out to the left side. This one is caught by Whittemeyer, and he's eventually wrapped up after he goes from left to middle. Finds the defenders of Perryville there. And now that'll bring up 3rd down. A 6-yard gain on the play for Whittemeyer. It's still 4 yards to go for St. Vincent, and a first down they desperately need. It's been tough for them to get in this position. Penalties have plagued them. What will Double R do here? 3 receivers out to the left, 1 out to the right. Double R looks left, has Whittemeyer. He's got the catch. He weaves towards the goal line. Is he in? Down at the 1. So down at the 1 or so is Whittemeyer. And well, actually, it looks like call that about the 4-yard line, 3-yard line to be exact. And now, 1st and goal for St. Vincent, looking to tie this game up. Double R looks. He's got 2 behind him. He hands off to one of his running backs who stops short of the goal line. Plenty of Pirates in on that play. That'll bring up 2nd and goal. So 7-0 Perryville, but St. Vincent at the doorstep, looking to break through and tie this game, or at least make it 7-6 pending an extra point. Double R sends Schnurbush in motion to the left side. 5 wide look. Nobody in the backfield with Double R. 2nd and goal. Here comes Schnurbush in motion. Fakes the handoff. Goes right side, and the pass is dropped. Looked like it would have been a touchdown there for St. Vincent. But Whittemeyer couldn't hold on a screen play. Now it's 3rd and goal. St. Vincent could really use this touchdown here to tie the game and put some pressure back on the Perryville offense. It's been kind of coasting for a little while now. Timeout is called. Before the snap, it's on the field. We'll take one with them and be right back. This is the WebTV Game of the Week.
Hi, neighbor. Hey, I noticed the new landscaping around your yard. Looks nice.
Hey, thanks. We're doing some home improvements, and we did it all with Potosi Lumber.
Really?
We replaced cabinets, added new carpets, put in storm doors, customized replacement windows, and more.
It's time for summertime home improvements. See Potosi Lumber, Highway 21 in Potosi.
Yeah, third down.
Back in here, Kale's Tractor and Equipment WebTV Game of the Week, live from Pirate Stadium. St. Vincent is on the verge of tying this ball game up. It's 7-0 Perryville here in the third quarter. 6:01 left here in the third. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 5 coming up here for St. Vincent. If they can get in, they'll bring themselves to within 1 pending an extra point. Can Double R, the quarterback, pull it off?
Tony's 360.
As he has a man in the backfield with him, 3 wide, 1 to the left and 1 to the right. Double R looks to scramble, he's sacked. At the 11-yard line, Double R goes down. And that'll bring up 4th and goal, and St. Vincent is denied at the doorstep. Well, they go for it here. They're going to call it 4th and goal from the 10. They could elect to kick the field goal, or they can try and go for it. It looks like they will go for it. Double R with a running back behind him. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Double R looks right, flushed out of the pocket. He's going to try and run for it to the left side. He's in! A touchdown for St. Vincent. And the game is nearly tied pending an extra point. Just as Hotop did on the touchdown in the first half for Perryville. Gets flushed out of the pocket, runs left, touchdown, an almost mirror image for Double R. And now St. Vincent is an extra point away from tying the game. Here we go. Kicker on the play will be Wibbenmeyer. Here's the snap, it's high, hold is good, and the kick is short. Might have been partially blocked. Either way, St. Vincent cannot tie the game, and it remains a lead, albeit just 7-6 now for Perryville. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back with the WebTV Game of the Week.
Investing in a degree or certificate from Mineral Area College can pay you dividends. It's why we've been serving the surrounding community since 1922. Studies consistently show people who get an education after high school still earn a lot more in their lifetime. Show yourself you care. Invest in your education. Check MAC out at mineralarea.edu or call us at 573-431-4593 because MAC is your next step.
Back in here at Pirate Stadium, WebTV Game of the Week. St. Vincent scores a touchdown but misses the extra point. So Perryville holds on to a lead, now just 7-6. St. Vincent to kick off here. Kick is off, and it is towards the left side, caught but dropped by Perryville, and now here comes the return towards the 20-yard line. Here's a nice block, and out to the 30. Here's a fumble recovered by St. Vincent. It was Rousseau on the return. He dropped the ball after eluding some defenders, put it on the ground, and St. Vincent was there to pick it up. Momentum is all with the Indians now. And with the score 7-6, only trailing by 1, St. Vincent gets the ball right back after a touchdown in Perryville territory. The 36-yard line is where Double R will command his offense.
Just scored, now they're wanting to do it again.
Another 5 wide look, 3 to the right, 2 to the left, nobody in the backfield. Double R is going to go for a QB draw, and he isn't going to get much. In fact, he might have lost a few yards. Back to the 38 he goes. It will be a loss of 2, 2nd and 12. So now a running back. It's going to be Schnurbush joins Double R in the backfield. He'll look right, and the short pass is past his intended receiver on the play. That was Jesse Robinson on the right side. And quickly, despite that turnover by Perryville, Perryville is looking to hold St. Vincent to a 3 and out. Double R, another empty set. 3 receivers to the right, 3 to the left. Ball set up on the left hash. Double R looks deep towards the end zone on the right side. It is incomplete. Pass intended in traffic that time for a streaking receiver. It looked like it was Ernst, and he just couldn't hold on. Had he made the play, he probably would have been down at about the 5-yard line. But instead, 3 and out goes St. Vincent, and all that momentum that they gained from the fumble recovery on special teams is a little bit sapped away. They will punt from the Perryville 38 on 4th and long. High snap. Here comes the punt. It's true to the right side, and it will bounce into the end zone as the special teams unit of St. Vincent couldn't keep it out. So now Perryville gets the ball back, and they were looking to get the offense back going after that touchdown that St. Vincent scored. Unfortunately, the turnover on special teams ended those hopes, but now a 3 and out as the defense comes up huge. Drew Hotop will look to command the offense to another score for Perryville. It was Perryville in half number 1 with a touchdown, and now St. Vincent strikes back. Hotop looks to go up the middle. He stops short. Around the 20-yard line, he might have got one. It also might be no gain. Call it 2nd and 10, so indeed no gain on the play for the Perryville offense. Hotop still back there for the Pirates. Coming off now is Wibbenmeyer, one of the main receivers. Excuse me, call that Carter Dix for Perryville. Hand off to Rousseau. A flag is down. And it looks like it's going to be against Perryville. Likely another false start on the play for the team in green. As penalties continue to rear their ugly head for both teams. Now it looks like we're looking at 3rd and 9 for the Pirates. From the 21-yard line of their own, Hotop might have to pass here. He's going to hand off on an end around. No, he's going to keep it, trying to go up the middle. And he stopped for a short gain. That'll bring up 4th down.
Drew did a nice job of taking that handoff.
So punting unit going to have to come on here. As a couple of 3 and outs exchanged by the two offenses of St. Vincent, now Perryville. Score remains 7-6, 3:08 on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Perryville hanging on to a 1-point lead. They'll kick a punt here from Burke.
His 40-yard line, that is Tyler Ross.
Snap to Burke is high, but the punt is off. It high as well. It's going to bounce towards the 50, now to the 45, and be down there. So starting out from their own 45 will be St. Vincent, with 2:45 left in the 3rd quarter. So what does Garrett Double R have up his sleeve now? Recently led his team to a touchdown. Should have been a game-tying one. Fortunately, they missed the extra point here in this 3rd quarter. Double R running it into the end zone himself. Now they get pretty good field position on their own 45. And you get a first down and you get into that territory where you're going to feel comfortable going for it on fourth down every time. Another empty set. A man in motion going from right to left. Double R will hand it off to that man. And it's Jesse Robinson getting cut down. A flag on the play near the 45-yard line. It would have been about no gain on the end around. And we'll see what the penalty is.
In fact, one of them actually hit Robinson.
Checking out the call is an offensive lineman from St. Vincent. He can't believe it. And actually make that Johnny Hotop a wide receiver for the Indians. Couldn't believe the call. But it doesn't matter now as we're waiting for the official spot from the referee. He now backtracks from the 40. So it was originally at the 45, and now we'll see the ball land at about the 33-yard line. That'll bring up first and 23 on what was likely a holding call there for St. Vincent. There's a fake handoff up the middle, goes double R, pretty big gang. He'll get some of that penalty yardage back, motoring his way all the way near the 43, 44-yard line. A 10 or 11-yard gang, it will be 10. And that'll bring up now second and 13. It's double R doing it with his legs a little bit of late. We saw that touchdown that he ran in for. Now he's got 5 wide, 3 bunched to the right, 2 to the left. As here comes the snap, double R looks to throw right, now fakes left, now runs up the middle and gets near midfield about the 49-yard line. That'll set up third down. They need the 45 on the other side, so we're going to call this 3rd and 7. There's double R again, no running backs with him in the backfield. Schnurbush is in the game, but he's split out wide on the left side as he has been quite a bit. Here's the 3rd and 7 play, and the pass is over the head of Jesse Robinson. Looked like some miscommunication on the route. Robinson went one way, the throw went the other. And that'll bring up 4th and 6. And it looks like St. Vincent will be content to punt and play the field position game, especially now that they've gotten a touchdown on the board. It's a lot closer of a game, and you want to make sure you're setting yourself up for your next drive and not risking it all right here. So this will be a punt here. Wibbenmeyer will let it fly to the right side. And on the other side, the ball will dribble to the 15-yard line where it will be downed. Carter Dix was watching it roll. So a minute 17 now in the third quarter. Perryville's going to take back over. Still clinging to a 7-6 lead here in the crosstown rivalry. Blaine Bloss leading these Pirates of Perryville. Tim Schumer on the other sideline for St. Vincent. Who will come out on top? We still have another quarter after this last fraction of the third to decide that. Hotop back there. He's got a man in motion. He will fake it to him. Now Hotop goes up the middle and gets drilled near the 15-yard line. So probably about no gang on the play for Hotop. That'll bring up second and long, 2nd and 10. Indeed, no gang. Coming in after taking a play off is James Roden, the 6'4", 258 behemoth. He'll look to join the backfield here with Hotop. Right behind him as Hotop prepares to take the snap.
Here is Hotop with it.
Here it is, Hotop looking to run near right guard, I should say. And he might have gained a yard. That's about it. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9.
Of the fourth quarter.
25 seconds left in the third. Will that have been the last play of this quarter, or will Perryville try to get one more off? Again, hanging on to this 7-6 lead, the home team, Perryville. In a crosstown rivalry, which has seen the road team win it the last 2 years. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Hotop sets up. Will he get the snap off in time? Looks like he will. Here comes the end around to Eric Roth, and Eric Roth has a lot of real estate. He's got a first down and more, and he gets pushed out at the 35-yard line. An explosive end to the third quarter for Perryville. A big gang there on third. And that's some momentum going into the fourth for the Pirates. Perryville 7, St. Vincent 6. One more quarter to decide it. We'll be right back on the WebTV Game of the Week.
Hot and ready pizza is here at your Little Caesars in Herculaneum. They have their famous Little Caesars combo for just $5. And for dinner, pick up a hot and ready cheese, pepperoni, or a sausage pizza for just $5.55. Or a 5-meat feast, and I mean feast, for just $9. That's Little Caesars off I-55 at the Herculaneum exit behind Cracker Barrel. Open at 10:30, 7 days a week. And be sure to use the Little Caesars app when ordering.
When it comes to choosing a pharmacy that can give you exceptional customer service and the best prices, you need to visit Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy. Bigger stores don't always mean bigger savings. Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy is a preferred provider for many insurance plans, including TRICARE and SilverScript, and our employees work hard at making sure you receive the best prices possible. It's time to step out of the line and come see us in Deloge, Fredericktown, Ironton, and Farmington. Parkland Health Mart is your first choice for excellent customer care.
Back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome back into Pirate Stadium. I'm Nick Lewis. It's the WebTV Game of the Week. Perryville, a huge third down conversion as the third quarter came to a close, and now they'll look to ride that momentum as they switch sides, now going from right to left. Hotop back there with the man behind him. It's Roden. He'll look to carry it himself. Will Hotop going towards left guard. He might have gotten one or two, but not much. As the St. Vincent defense, along with the Perryville defense, both have been very strong here to hold this game to just a 7-6 score. No gang on the play. It's 2nd and 10. As Hotop rejoins the huddle after getting directions from his sideline. This is what Perryville does. They run, and they run some more. They don't like to throw the ball a whole lot. Roden comes in motion. Here comes the handoff. He's going towards the right sideline. Roden's got a head of steam, and he'll go out after a gang of a few. So we'll say no gang on the play. And actually, they'll give him a loss of 1. 3rd and 11 is the call. So 3rd and long now with 11:17 left in the fourth. Clock stops after the ball carrier goes out of bounds. And now Perryville in a situation where they're on their own 32. They don't like to throw the ball a whole lot. They did just pick up 3rd and long on the ground. They might have to do that again here. But first, we're going to see a timeout. We'll take it with them. 7-6 Perryville here on the WebTV Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
Family, health, home. Comtree Primary Care has received top recognition from the National Committee for Quality Assurance in Healthcare. Our doctors, nurses, and staff lead in providing compassionate, quality care to help you feel at home and a part of the Comtree family tree.
Comtree Primary Care has received top recognition from the National Committee for Quality Assurance in Healthcare.
Call 877-COMTREE or visit us online at comtree.org to schedule an appointment.
Welcome to our family tree.
All right, back in here, Pirate Stadium. It is 3rd and 11 for the Perryville offense. Again, an unfamiliar situation for them, having to throw the ball. They might have to here, though. Here comes the handoff right up the middle and stops short of the first down, well short after just maybe a gang of 1 or 2 is the ball carrier, and that will bring up 4th down, indeed a gang of 2 yards. Perryville's going to have to punt the ball away to St. Vincent. 10:55 here in the fourth quarter. Perryville with a 1-point lead, 7-6, excuse me. So here comes the punt. from Burke. Burke takes it, the lefty, skies one in the air, caught around the 35, now dropped, ball's on the ground, but St. Vincent is able to recover. Johnny on the spot that time was number 86, Caleb Whistler, the junior, who really bailed his return man out, retrieving the ball after he had dropped it. That would have given Perryville great field position, but instead St. Vincent does retain possession. They'll now begin from about the 32-yard line of their own. Double R back there with a running back behind him. It is Schnurbush. 3 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left. Ball centered in between the hashes. Double R looks to his right. He's hit as he throws, but Schnurbush is able to catch it near the sideline. And he'll get a gang out to about the 36 or 37, 4 or 5 yards. Gang of 4, so to the 36 we go. Double R still back there with Schnurbush. This time 3 receivers out to the left as the ball's on the right hash. Double R looks to be changing his reads at the line. 5 seconds on the play clock. He gets it off, hands off to Schnurbush. Up the middle goes Schnurbush, the sophomore. Wrestled down at the 40. Now finds himself about 2 yards short of the first down. It will indeed be 3rd and 2. Double R known for his throwing abilities, and despite it being 3rd and 2, they will go with an empty backfield. And a penalty flag before the snap. They might have caught Perryville offsides. Let's see what the penalty is. Indeed, that's what it is. An offsides penalty against Perryville. St. Vincent gets a free first down on what would have been 3rd and 2. They now move the ball to the 45-yard line of their own, looking to encroach into Perryville territory. St. Vincent, 5 wide look. Double R looks right, has his man. It is caught and wrestled out of bounds near about the 46-yard line of Perryville. Is the receiver that time, and it was Ernst, one of their leaders and captains. 8-yard gang on the play. It's 2nd and 2. St. Vincent continues to move the ball here. Again, another 5 wide look as the running back is sent left. Double R has pressure, evades it in the backfield, now goes up the middle, slides, and it looks to be enough for a first down just past the 45-yard line. He only needed 2 yards, and indeed that will be enough to move the chains. Clock ticking now down to 9:07. Clock stopped momentarily for the first down, now continues to move. Under 9 minutes we are. In the crosstown showdown. Double R, empty backfield once again. 3 left, 2 right. He's going to look for a QB draw. Now he's going to bounce it off left. A penalty flag, 3 thrown. And we'll see if that was a personal foul on Perryville or perhaps a hold in the trenches on St. Vincent. It's a face mask. And that will go against Perryville. And that's huge. Out on 15 yards for St. Vincent. Now St. Vincent inches closer towards the red zone. It's Perryville still clinging to a 7-6 lead, but not by much. Now the referees are having a bit of a conference to make sure they move the ball to the right spot. And now going further and further into Perryville territory is the ball. It'll be spotted at the 35. St. Vincent now goes with a running back in the backfield. Now the officials blow the whistle. And it looks like we might have a timeout. Looks like a little confusion on the spot. And still play is not ready to resume. Double R is back there in the backfield waiting to take the snap, and now it looks like he'll be able to.
One or the other.
So first down at the 35, Double R takes the snap, it's low, he picks it up though, looks left, looks right, has nobody, gets flushed out of the pocket, has to run left, he scrambles, and he gets a decent chunk of change out of that. So Double R, known for his passing ability as we've mentioned, showing it with the legs as well so far tonight. The one touchdown for St. Vincent was on the ground with Double R. It's now 1st and 10. At the 29-yard line is St. Vincent, close to the red zone. They throw right here, it's tipped and incomplete, bouncing in front of Wibbenmeyer. Making now 2nd and 10. The 2nd and 10 now as Double R goes back to his 5 wide look. 2 to the left, 3 to the right. One's going to come in motion. It's Wibbenmeyer. Wibbenmeyer's going to get the handoff. He bounces left. And again, a decent gang of about 5 or 6. That'll bring up 3rd down. Now at the 25-yard line, they'll call it a 4-yard gang. It's 3rd and 6. As the clock's about to tick under 8 minutes here in the 4th quarter. St. Vincent trailing by a point, 7-6, but marching up the field. Can they convert on a huge 3rd and 6? Perhaps the biggest of the night. Fake handoff up the middle. Double R is stopped short. He faked it to Schnurbush, who was in motion. And Double R couldn't pick up the 1st down with his own legs. Only 2 yards on the carry. That'll bring up 4th and 4. And they're going to go for it. No man's land here at the 23-yard line. Double R looks to his left. 3 out to the right, 1 out to the left. Schnurbush in the backfield with them. Double R looks left. Ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage. He had his man, but the defensive line for the Pirates comes up huge to stop that drive. A turnover on downs for St. Vincent, and now Perryville will look to run out some clock, as they do so well. 7-6 is the score. Perryville retains the lead, and now they take over at their own 23. Otop, the quarterback, back there for the Pirates. The men in green. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off to his running back at the last moment on the option. There's nothing there. He might have lost some yardage. That brings up 2nd down. Say gain 2. 2nd and 8 is the call as we're under 7 minutes. .650 on the clock. Austin Cook sprints out of the game for Perryville on offense. Make sure they have the right amount of men on the field. Otop looks to go up the middle himself, and he'll be stopped after a couple-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down, and like I mentioned, Perryville just trying to run out some clock. St. Vincent, they've been able to move the ball at times, but it's all been very methodical. Not a whole lot of huge gangs at once. So the less clock that Perryville gives St. Vincent, in their opinion, the better. 3rd and 7, 6:10 on the clock. Otop takes the snap, hands it off, it's a fumble. The handoff was bad on the end around. I think Perryville jumped back on it though. That'll bring up 4th down. Indeed they did. Under 6 minutes now on the clock. 7-6 still the score, but Perryville's going to have to punt. Who will blink first? 7-6. St. Vincent going to get the ball back here. On the punt from Burke. Burke, the lefty, almost has it blocked. It might have been deflected, and this one's going to shank out of bounds in Perryville territory. So St. Vincent is going to get very favorable field position here, as that kick looked to be deflected off the foot of Burke. Now St. Vincent, where will they take over? We're waiting on an official spot here. Looks like it's going to be the 35-yard line of Perryville. Wow. So that punt did not net a whole lot of yardage. Now Double R with plenty of time, 5:29. He's already in Perryville territory, trying to take the lead here and take this matchup. Sends Schnurbush out wide. Throw to the left here is caught. Here comes the run after the catch, and it's going to be significant for St. Vincent, as refusing to go down is Wibbenmeyer. A huge gang there on 1st and 10. Clock stops on the first down. It's now 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line, and now the clock resumes. 5-10. Double R with a man behind him. It's Schnurbush. 3 out to the right, 1 out to the left. Double R fakes the handoff, goes over the middle. He's got his man and tackled just short. Now into the goal line for a touchdown is Isaac Ernst. He had a big drop earlier. Not this time. Ernst into the end zone for St. Vincent. A touchdown, and the visiting team takes the lead over Perryville. It's 12-7. Now under 5 minutes on the clock. How about that? Double R, a perfect pass. Ernst, a perfect catch. It's 12-7, and now Perryville must strike back. But first, it looks like St. Vincent's going to go for 2. They might as well, being a 12-7 game. But here we're going to have a timeout first. We'll take it with them really fast, as it's 12-7 here. St. Vincent pending the 2-point conversion over Perryville. This is the WebTV game of the week.
Midwest Sports Center, Highway 67 in Farmington. And Steve, I understand there's a big factory-authorized clearance sale going on right now.
That's right. It's the biggest sale of the year. We're blowing out all the 2018s, and we're also making room for the 2019s that are coming in. You name it, Rangers, Razors, Sportsmans, all the Can-Ams, everything. Huge sale going on. Don't miss it. It's the best time of the year to get one. At Midwest Sports Center, 124 Walker Road in Farmington.
Stop by and see Big Steve today at Midwest Sports Center in Farmington.
I'm there too.
Back in here, Pirate Stadium. St. Vincent has gone on the board with a touchdown. It's now 12-7, and they're going to try for a 2-point conversion to really put the pressure on Perryville with just 4:55 left in the game here in the fourth quarter. Double R is joined in the backfield by Schnurbush. Now he sends them wide out to the right, so 5 wide. Double R's got it. He lost it to the left side of the end zone, and it looks to be picked off in the end zone, the 2-point conversion. So no good on the attempt. And St. Vincent will have to settle for a lead of 12-7. .455 still on the clock. Perryville will have to march up the field at home to try and avoid a home loss here in the crosstown rivalry. A win here for St. Vincent would make it 2-1 in the renewed rivalry in the last 3 years. Perryville, as we've mentioned, they're a running team. So a bunch of passing might end up being what they have to do. Probably not at first. They've still got 5 minutes or so left on the clock, but if it gets down to that situation, look out, that it's not their forte. Kicking off will be St. Vincent. Ball placed at the 40-yard line on the tee. Here comes the kick. Lofted towards the right side, and letting it go into the end zone is Seth Rousseau, the return man. So Rousseau lets it go. Now 4:55 on the clock for Drew Hotop to lead his team down the field and steal a victory here. .455, 12-7 St. Vincent. Hotop back there. This option offense will have to move methodically down the field and hope to bust a few big runs here. Hotop back there in the shotgun. He's got two receivers out to his right, two to his left. He's going to go to the left, and the pass is dropped. Pass intended for Austin Cook, who couldn't hang on. It's now second down, 4:51 on the clock. Second down and 10. Hotop being forced to throw a little bit more perhaps on this possession. He went throw first play. What will Perryville do here? An end around. It's going to be Eric Roth looking to get to the left sideline. He's tackled down, and did he stay in bounds? He did not. Clock stops at 4:44. That'll bring up third down.
Haven't seen Roth pop up either.
A 6-yard gain there for Roth. Make it 3rd and 4. 22 on the game clock as Hotop looks to set up the offense. A huge third down conversion if they can get it. Hotop runs himself to the right side. Will he have enough for the first down near the sidelines? Looks like he will as he's wrestled out of bounds. And going out of bounds is huge here as it stops the clock for Perryville. Now 4:38 on the clock. Indeed, the chains, well, we're waiting to see if they get moved here. Scoreboard showing first down and 10, and now they will move the chains to make it official. The ball now at their own 30-yard line for Perryville. Still a long ways to go, but they're moving the ball here after that third down conversion. Hotop calling out the play. 2 to his left, 3 to his right. Running back behind him. And Hotop looks to throw again. It's caught on the near side, and being wrestled near the out of bounds is Marcus Mahataf. He will indeed go out of bounds. 4:31 left on the clock. It's now 2nd and 10 after the no gain. 4:31 on the clock, and really, though they haven't gained a whole lot of yards, Hotop has done a great job of making sure the ball gets out of bounds after all of these games. Hotop's got the ball. He's looking to throw to the right side. It's caught. This time it's Carter Dix who makes a few men miss and eventually wrestled down inbounds this time. And what will not be much of a gain and what will likely be a loss on the play. A 5-yard loss there, and the clock continues to run. 3rd and 15. 12-7 lead for St. Vincent, who's on defense right now, and Perryville at their own 25-yard line needs to move the ball with a big gain here. But again, not known for their passing. Here comes an end around. 3rd and 15. Hotop looks to throw. It's batted down, incomplete. 4th and 15. So now Perryville in a situation where they have to punt. Not really much of a choice. You go for it here. You set up St. Vincent for another score. Despite the fact that there's not a whole lot of time, this is really the only decision to make with 3:47 left to go. So Perryville will punt. Coming on late, it's number 26, James Roden, to get in position. Here comes the punt from Burke. They get it off. It's another shank job out of bounds. Looked like it went out near the 45, and now they'll say maybe the 50 midfield. But again, great field position for St. Vincent with 3:42 left to go. St. Vincent takes over already with a 12-7 lead here, 3:42 left. And they'll actually set the ball up at the 40-yard line of Perryville. St. Vincent already in Perryville territory. And all they really need to do now is run the ball and use some clock, but they'll actually set up in a 5-wide formation, believe it or not. And now they'll bring an end around and they'll hand off to that man, who will be wrestled down in the backfield. That's Jesse Robinson. Nice play there from the Perryville defense. As the clock continues to run, now 3:30 left.
Got to Jesse Robinson and brought him down. That is a big loss. That is a loss. By number 39, Jesse Robinson. Well, taken down by number 60.
So a loss there of 7 yards on the attempted end around. Now 3:12 left to go. Perryville not using their timeouts yet. They'll have to eventually. St. Vincent continues to move the ball, but they're trying to save those for when they're on offense at the moment. Double R looks to pass. He's got his man. It's caught there by Wibbenmeyer, who makes the men miss. Goes towards the middle of the field. Looks to gain some of that lost yardage back. Now a timeout will be called, and we will quickly take it with them. That'll bring up 3rd and long. This is the WebTV game of the week.
Where can you go to have your land loan, construction loan, and permanent financing done all in one place? Bloomsdale Bank does it all. If you can dream it, you can build it with the right financing. Call and speak with one of their expert loan officers about a construction loan today. They service all loans locally. They'll help you make it happen. Visit their website or visit any of their 5 locations in Herculaneum, Crystal City, Bloomsdale, or St. Genevieve. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back in here, WebTV game of the week. Perryville trailing 12-7. St. Vincent, the road team, with the advantage at the moment. As St. Vincent has the ball, it's 3rd and 11 though. And despite the fact that they're in Perryville territory on the 42, you'd think that a run play to waste some clock would perhaps be a good idea. Of course, they could go for the jugular here, throw for a first down, then run the ball, and really use up the clock and put the pressure on Perryville. We'll see what they do. Double air in the backfield by himself. Looks like it's going to be a throw, but now here comes the man in motion. The fake to the man in motion. Here's the screen pass to the left side. Running towards the first down. He's got it. A first down there on a screen pass as it went to number 83, Isaac Ernst, who scored the touchdown earlier. And that could go a long way in potentially sealing this game, as now the clock continues to run and only one more timeout for the Pirates. 2:33, 17 on the game clock, and they will be content to use all of the clock. Well, the men in white and yellow, the Indians, looking for the upset victory here on the road. 2:20. They have to snap the ball here, 1 on the play clock, and a flag is thrown. It might have been false start. Let's see what the call. And indeed, it will be a false start. So 1st and 15, they did use up all the clock, but they failed to get the snap off in time. So now it's 1st and 15. Double R's got 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. He's got a man Schnurbush behind him. And actually make that to his left. Double R takes it, hands it off to his running back, who stopped near the 35-yard line for not much. But really, again, all that St. Vincent's trying to do is waste some clock at this point. Still 1 timeout for Perryville. They're not going to use it just yet. 20 on the game, or excuse me, 20 on the play clock. 1:53 now on the game clock.
50 to go. St. Vincent is just
2nd and 15 for St. Vincent. Empty backfield, interestingly enough. One more first down will end the game. Here comes Double R running up the middle. Now he bounces left. He's down. And he'll be short, well short of the first down sticks. That'll set up 3rd and 7 or 8. And now a timeout will be used by Perryville. 3rd and 8. Timeout, 1:26 left, 12-7 advantage for St. Vincent. We'll be right back in just a moment. It's the WebTV Game of the Week.
Hi, this is Brad Smith at Lucas Smith Chrysler Center. Lucas Smith Chrysler is more than just your local Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep dealer. We sell and service to the entire Jefferson County area. So while you're listening to this sports broadcast, no matter if it's the Tigers, the Hornets, the Blue Jays, the Lancers, the Dragons, or the Hawks, remember, we are and we support the entire Jefferson County area and its sports teams. We are Lucas Smith Chrysler Center off Highway A in Festus, your home of the No Bull Deal.
Home of the No Bull Deal. Lucas Smith Chrysler. No Bull.
Help your child feel confident in the water by enrolling them in swim lessons at the Jefferson County YMCA. Swim lessons foster a sense of safety in the water and achievement as the swimmers progress. The results are more confident swimmers who stick with lessons and develop a love for swimming that can last a lifetime. Swim lessons are available for ages 6 months and up. Fall lessons begin the week.
All right, back in here at Pirate Stadium. It is 3rd and 8. And we're going to have a flag at the line of scrimmage. Might be false start, might be offside. St. Vincent with 3rd and 8. It is going to be offsides. Make that now 3rd and 3. They lead 12-7 deep in Perryville territory. A first down will end the game. Perryville has no timeouts left.
26 to go. No timeouts left for Perryville.
3rd and 3. This to end the game.
Shotgun formation.
St. Vincent with Double R, the quarterback. Schnurbush, the running back.
Down to 5.
And 3 receivers out to the right, 1 out to the left. They send a man in motion. Double R hands it off to that man. Can he get around the corner? He cannot. He's wrestled down short of a first down. That was Jesse Robinson trying to get there. The clock will continue to run, but it looks like Perryville's likely to have one more chance. 1:10 on the clock, 25 on the play clock. And likely what will happen here is St. Vincent will keep the offense on the field.
Had one heck of a game. Has done everything you could possibly ask out of that game.
And what also might happen here is they'll call a timeout to think it over.
The clock still.
And they will. We'll take it with them. 12-7 St. Vincent over the Pirates of Perryville. 4th and 7 coming up. It's the WebTV Game of the Week.
And 7 to go for the Indians. They are on the Perryville 27-yard line. Normally, here's the problem. St. Vincent's pitcher, number 88, Brendan Moonier.
Know you're out there. We know you have the skills. We know you have the tools. We are just waiting for you to apply.
Gilster Mary Lee's hiring Class A CDL drivers and CDL graduates. Benefit package, pay by the hub, paid downtime, unloading allowances, vacation, holiday bonuses, and insurance. Call Mike Welker at 800-851-5371. Online at GilsterMaryLee.com.
Back in here, Pirate Stadium, crosstown rivalry. St. Vincent leading 12-7 over the Pirates of Perryville here on the road. They're actually going to go for a field goal. At least that's how they'll line up, will St. Vincent. And now they're going to call another timeout. Again, we'll take it with them. It's the WebTV Game of the Week.
If you have water or fire damage in your home or business, call Bryant Restoration at 986-3260. Hi, I'm Reggie Aubuchon, owner of Bryant Restoration. At Bryant Restoration, we strive to provide an efficient, transparent experience to help take the stress out of your situation. Bryant Restoration is IICRC certified, and we work with all insurance companies. Locally owned and operated, we have locations in St. Francis County and Poplar Bluff, covering all of southeast Missouri. We'd like to wish all local high school athletes good luck this season. Bryant Restoration, online at BryantRestorationCo.com.
All right, back in here on the WebTV Game of the Week, Pirate Stadium, St. Vincent leading 12-7. They were lined up for a field goal attempt just a moment ago. Now, what will they do? It looks like they're lined up for a punt, looking to pin Perryville deep here. And now it's going to be a fake. They're going to run, and they're going to try and get the first down. Will they get there? They will not. And so a turnover on downs. Perryville with 39 seconds, down 5, one last chance. But they're going to have to air it out, something they're not generally comfortable with, as they're deep in their own territory, starting at about the 27-yard line. So Hotop, who has a rushing touchdown today, he's probably going to need to pick up a throwing one, as Perryville with no timeouts, 39 seconds, trailing 12-7. Hotop looks to make the read, fakes the end around, looks to throw to the right side. It is caught near the sideline after a tip, and he got out of bounds to his receiver. So a little bit of a gang there for Perryville. Make it now 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard gain. 34 seconds left. Hotop on the throw there with that funky throwing motion. Something that they've kind of worked on throughout the season. They're going to need it to be good here, will the Pirates. 34 seconds, 2nd and 4. Here comes another man in motion. Hotop fakes it. Here comes the throw out right. It's incomplete. Nobody really there, and that'll set up 3rd and 4 with 31 seconds left. And Perryville needing a first down conversion however they can get it, but they also need to conserve clock here with just 31 seconds to go. And the ball on their own 32, trailing by 5 to St. Vincent. Roden in the backfield. Here's the snap, the throw out to the left and towards the sideline. Caught and out of bounds is the receiver. Was it enough for the first down? It was. They'll move the chains. Now 26 seconds left to go. Now the ball moves to the 36-yard line, and Perryville methodically trying to move this ball up the field. Not known for their deep throws. That's how they're going to have to do it. Sideline throws and quickly getting out of bounds. In the backfield is Roden with Hotop. Hotop looking to pass towards his left. It's incomplete. So now 23 seconds left. It's 2nd and 10. Hotop, as he's done quite a bit today, goes to the sideline to get the official call from his coach and returns to the huddle. 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line, 23 seconds. 3 out to the left, 1 out to the right. A running back with Hotop in the backfield. Hotop looks deep, and it is nearly intercepted on the left sideline. On the play there looks to be number 86, Caleb Whistler, the junior. He just kind of ran out of room on that sideline. Even if he had caught the ball, he likely would have came down out of bounds. It's now 3rd and 10 with 19 seconds left. Neither team with a timeout. Perryville on their own 36, down 5. And needing pretty much a miracle at this point. 3rd and 10. Fake throw, now going deep is the quarterback, and it is intercepted. And St. Vincent is going to win. Tyler Roth with 11 seconds left to go makes the play. and this game is all but over. No timeouts for either team. The throw is intercepted, and that is going to do it. It was Evan Daughtry on in relief of Drew Hotop on the play, who struggles to throw the ball deep, as we've kind of illustrated. He threw it deep and right to a defender for the Indians, and now all the Indians have to do is snap it, and this ball game will be finished. They do. They take the knee. It is over. The clock is going to run out. St. Vincent, for the third year in a row, the road team wins the crosstown rivalry between St. Vincent and Perryville. St. Vincent comes out on top 12-7 in a barn burner. Well, how about that? Perryville with the lead for most of the game, but late in the fourth quarter, St. Vincent takes it, and Perryville unable to respond with a quick burst of offense, and that's going to do it for both of these teams. And that's going to do it for our WebTV Game of the Week. Thank you again for joining us here on the Kohl's Tractor and Equipment WebTV Game of the Week. We'll be back again next week, and once again the final, St. Vincent 12, Perryville 7. The road team wins this rivalry once again. Thank you for joining us. This has been Nick Lewis on the WebTV Game of the Week.
Equipment, get the latest, larger horsepower. The LS 45 horse and 50 horsepower models are here. Get the quality without paying those franchise fees. Hi, I'm Hannah, and right now when you buy the LS MT345E or LS MT350E, it comes with a free 6-foot brush hog. Get your LS 345E for just